What is this? There's an area under there. And a little sink. And it's our first full day in Dresden, and I'm excited to look around and see all there is to see. There's some beautiful architecture here. And right now we're just walking down the street from our hostel. We're gonna cross this bridge and I have to show you this view. We're getting close to all the grandness. I'm so excited. So excited. Are you excited?
Yeah.
We're standing in front of the Frauenkirche, a church that was built in the 1700s originally. It was unfortunately destroyed during World War II by intense bombing by the Allies. Why we chose to bomb this beautiful area is just bewildering to me, but the church did withstand bombing for 2 days, allowing people to escape from inside before completely crumbling. It laid a pile of rubble for decades, I believe 45 years, before it was finally rebuilt. We were so lucky to find a vegan restaurant, which was about a 2-minute walk from our hostel. Everything we tried was delicious. It was some kind of an Asian fusion cuisine, and it had like 21 small bowls that you can pick and choose from, and then some bigger bowls, and really yummy drinks. So this was called a tofu stick, and it's absolutely delicious. I don't know what's on it, but it's so crispy and yummy, and I love it. We're coming back here for sure. And of course, we can't eat out for every meal, so we headed to the market where I was really excited to find a lot of really good vegan options. We have a small shared fridge in the hostel, so I tried not to get too many things. And later that night, Taj drew some portraits of some of the friends that we made. Here's a quick tour of the rest of our hostel. We were on the 3rd floor and there's no elevators, so I'm really excited and happy that we packed a month's worth of stuff in only 2 carry-ons. Otherwise it would have been really hard to carry everything up. This is the reception area. This is a common area. There's actually a loft up that ladder and I don't know why I didn't think to film it. Here's the kitchen and the dining area and basically where you go to make friends. The next day it was supposed to be raining in Dresden, so we hopped on this passenger steamer boat and headed out of the city. This boat is actually part of this fleet that I cannot pronounce. It's the oldest and biggest paddle steamer fleet in the world, and it consists of 9 wheel steamers. It was formerly known as the White Fleet. I'm freezing cold! So cold! The boat that we're on is called the Meissen. It was built in 1885 and it is the 3rd oldest paddle steamer in the fleet. We were supposed to be headed to a fortress that I also cannot pronounce, but for some reason today was the only day that they weren't going to make a round trip to that fortress, so instead we ended up in another town which I cannot pronounce, but I'm so glad we got to visit it. We've been collecting flags from every country we go to, so I was really excited to finally get the German flag.
I love the good director, yeah, the beanie and everything.
After visiting one of the most picturesque towns in Germany, we got back on a boat and headed back to Dresden. By the time we got there, it was pretty late and we were starving, and I checked on Happy Cow, the vegan app, and we found this place called Dicke Schmidt, and I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's some kind of a restaurant where you assemble wraps and burritos. I didn't know what anything was, so I just asked them to give us what was popular. And it was really good and very filling. Hey everybody, say hi.
Hi.
The next day we met up with some of our new friends from the hostel and went to a museum. The cool thing about this exhibit was that a lot of what we saw was from Rome, which is the next city we're going to, so it was kind of like a sneak peek of what's to come.
I think it'd be kind of hard to draw like the same character like a bunch of times in one picture.
I think my favorite piece of art in the museum is by Bernardo Bellotto, and he painted Dresden in the 1700s. So it was really cool to see the places that we were walking through as they were way back then. Okay, I'm recording. We are in Dresden, Germany. Really? I am literally recording right now. Okay, so it is day 3 or 4 at our hostel. Is it the 3rd day? I don't even know what day it is. I think we're 10 days into our trip so far, and this is our 2nd country. our third city. And so far, I love Dresden. It's beautiful, the architecture is amazing. Yeah, it's been really nice. This hostel that we're in is our third hostel experience, and it's not as fancy as the first place, but I really like it because we've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people from all over the world. So far, we've made friends from Germany, Israel, the Netherlands, Uzbekistan, Taiwan, India. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. France. And yesterday we actually got to hang out with them and go to a museum and get some food. It's nice to kind of have this hostel experience where we meet people, because that's the whole point of staying in a hostel. If you ask me, you want to meet people who are traveling just like you. I am pretty much the second to the oldest person, I think, that I've met staying here. I think there are some other people that are over the age of 20 and 30, but I think they stick to their room and they don't come out and socialize very much. But I've been trying to make it a point to hang out in the common areas with Taj so that we can meet as many people as possible and just get a different perspective on what it's like to travel in different parts of the world and get their opinions on places to go. But today is our last full day. It's been raining and I'm trying to edit some video. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because the Wi-Fi is pretty slow. Tomorrow, really early in the morning, we are actually gonna catch a plane to Rome. So we'll be in Italy tomorrow, and for the next week or so, we'll be in Rome and then we'll be in Venice. Dresden has been awesome. It's totally different from Berlin. Berlin was like its own unique city experience. I really like Dresden. I think the vibe is really neat. The architecture is amazing, as I mentioned, but also just the artistic vibe is really cool. Yeah, a lot of cool people and really neat things to see. So I'm kind of sad that we're leaving Dresden, but I'm really looking forward to Rome. So the next time you'll see us, we will be in Italy and we will be saying goodbye to Germany. But until then, oh yeah, look at our nasty, so you saw what our hostel looked like before we unpacked everything. Now it's like, ew, kind of a disaster. It's kind of tough living in a small space with a teenager. But yeah, we're managing, and this is our view outside. And of course, we headed back to the vegan house one last time. Normally when I'm traveling, I don't want to go to the same restaurant more than once because I want to try multiple things. But this place was that good, and we went all out and ordered a whole bunch of stuff, and I can't remember what any of it's called, but it was great. Okay. We are here in Dresden, Germany. It's our first full day, and oh my god. That's annoying. Okay.
We almost died on our first day here.
No, we didn't.
But we are having so much fun because it's, Germany. I love Germany.
Did you get a good shot?
Kind of wait for the lady to get out of the way.
Oh. And then I went and got in the way. I was thinking about that when I was there, like, oh no, I'm in the way.
Yeah. I guess you're moving. She's been there for like so long taking the same photo.
Yeah. Do you want me to go get her?
No.
I'll just go tell her.
No.
I'm just going to go tell her, hey, get out of the way.
No.
Like, ma'am, you're in the way.